going to discuss one issue regarding to ERTL, Emergency Remote Teaching and Learning. So the issue that we are going to focus to is, all IIUM students need to have a designated study space to create conducive learning environment throughout the ERTL. Now, can we have the viewpoints from every head? What's your opinion, fellow heads?
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am a white head. So, I will share with you the several facts regarding physical environments that will affect students' academic progress. Based on a research finding, it suggests that physical environment can have such an impact on students, which it can affect students' academic progress as much as 25%. Fact number 2, this research also suggests that students need at least 2 to 4 feet of personal space in order to feel satisfactorily anchored and get the most out of their learning environment. In addition, students who get involved in creation of their learning environment, experience a sense of empowerment and community that will increase their overall motivation. Fact number 3, a survey made by a teacher named Miss Martin shows that a negative learning environment can adversely affect student learning in many ways, such as low student achievement, students' poor behavior, anxiety, or even depression. Fact number 4, an article reported by Purja Mondal shows that the condition of learning must be variable and adequate if teaching is to produce the desired result. It can be denied that the type and quality of instructional materials and equipment play an important role in the instructional efficiency of the school. It will be a difficult job of teaching in a poor type of building and without adequate material and instructional materials. From this article, it shows that learning environment really plays such a big impact in students' results and specifically in students' achievements.
Hi, I am also a whitehead. So let's find more facts on designated study area that we need. Okay, first thing first, I'm going to talk about factors that we need to consider before choose our conducive study environment. Okay, one of the factors which is a specific space. So we must dedicate a specific space solely for study purposes in our home, because it is one of the best ways to get our assignments done efficiently at home. So, example, we need a big place to put our books, study materials and notes. And also, we need to feel comfortable in our place for us to sit in for hours at a time. So, and if we design it our special room or area for study place, our brain also will catch on. We will enter into study mode instantly upon entering the space. As for the next factor, which is lighting. Okay, according to the German study, the effects of color temperature and brightness on the productivity of students at the Cologne University of Applied Sciences, researchers found that students were more creative under warm light, yet considered to be better at concentrating under cool light. To put this into action, we need to study near window, so we have some natural light coming in. But it is advisable to experience every color temperature to suit our preferences in study. Last but not least factor that we need to consider is temperature. The temperature of the room we're in right now is also a big factor. Not only can an environment that is too cool or too hot can cause us to be consciously distracted, but it can also cause us to make more mistakes in our work unconsciously. Researchers at the University of Helsinki, Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory reviewed several studies on how temperature affects office worker productivity. They found that on average, productivity is highest in a temperature range between 22 to 25 Celsius degree, and they found that below or above that range, the error or mistakes that office workers make is increases. So what about you, Yellow Hat?
Hi, I am a yellow hat. So I will tell you about the benefits of having a designated study space. First of all, a designated space for study is much better than bedroom or a kitchen or living room or any other rooms, because this space will associated solely for assignment, whereas the other rooms will present distraction to us. So it will affect our motivations and also our concentration. Number 2, if you have a designated study area, you can maintain the temperature by putting it at ideal for effective study. And if it painted with a good color, it can sharpen your mind, and this will lead to a colorful result, isn't it? Number 3, by having a designated study space, you will be much less likely to be disturbed by other people or other family members, because if you are sitting or in that area, they will understand that you are studying and you can't be disturbed at that moment. Number 4, when you choose a designated area to be your study area, as soon as you enter the space, you will enter it with study mode, and this is very good and very crucial to for all students, because as we know, we have a lot of distractions, especially phones or televisions and many more. So when you have this specific or designated area, you can spend your time efficiently, especially before tests or before submission day, or when you have a limited time to be spent to finish an assignment. So how about you, Black Hat? What is your opinion?
I am a Black Hat. So here I want to tell you what is the risk for students if they decorate their designated study area in their house. So for during ERTL, I found that the risk for students when they want to decorate their room is the cost. Students could have spent more on the decorations later just for one designated study place in their house. So it is suggested students must only list important decoration material first, and always consult with their parents regarding about the prices before buying those things. Second, students' time management in decorating their study area could also distract their actual goal, which is to study. Thus, it is encouraged for students to set one day only for decorating. By then, they can use their time well to study and also can prevent procrastination. So, for the third one, in addition, it is a bad idea if the designated study area is too comfortable for students. They will feel easily distracted while studying and likely continuing to stay in their literal comfort zone and do other things like sleeping or using their handphones for hours unconsciously. To overcome that, students should decorate their study area moderately according to conducive study environment themes and tips. Last but not least, students should consider parents' opinion too when they want to choose their preferred study area in the house. Without any discussions or confirmations and agreement from both parties, may lead to unwanted and unnecessary fights between family members. Once all blessings and permissions are granted, students also can manage their ERTL phase easily and without any hesitation.
The main hat is, firstly,
students need to choose the best place in their house to do online learning, like having a designated study area. Secondly, they need to manage time wisely between study and family. Sometimes parents know that their child had classes, but they do not know from what time to time. So students are encouraged to show their online class schedule to their family. And then thirdly is to make more enthusiasm in learning. Students should decorate their room, like paste picture of classmates, lecturers, and also put colorful notes. At the same time, painting rooms with peaceful color like green color and have a good lighting. And the fourthly is when having a designated study area, make sure that this special room is not being shared with others, as you will be free to study anytime and comfortable. You also can put "Don't disturb" on your designated study room. For example, so no disturb by people and noise from other siblings, as they will know that you need privacy to study. Fifthly is discuss with family to have Wi-Fi connection at home. This is very important as the student need to have good connection to join ERTL and at the same time have time with family. So by this way, the student are feel less likely to feel homesick. And the last choice is going back to campus if you are allowed to do so. Back campus if really feel that home is a not good environment to study and still have problem internet connection. When you at Mahala, you can use Wi-Fi and you can search the sources for the assignment, do presentation better without getting stuck at the campus. So what about you, Redhat?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Farhana binti Abdul Razak and I will represent the Redhat. Here are the factors that we need to reconsider before the implementation of ERTL at home is the first point is the student will be emotionally distracted and stressful to accomplish all the assignment and tasks given by the lecturer at their respective home, which is classified as a conducive environment for studying. Okay. Number 2, use the responsibility as a good student to complete all the tasks given by the lecturer, and also as an obedient child at home towards their parents. The student will be exhausted and tired to fulfill all the expectations given by both parties. The third point, the student also will be fearful of failure in education considering the discomfort environment and distraction occur continuously in the surrounding. And last but not least, if the student get the privilege to study in a comfortable and conducive environment followed by the supportive family members, the student will be bright and cheerful throughout the ERTL implementation. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, this is an interesting discussion. Thank you to all fellow heads for expressing your opinions. And now it is clear that having a designated study space will create a conducive learning environment for students to study during ERTL.